left the capital of the Charnot Kingdom after your conversation with the king and his court. After being, tasked and given, a general direction of where to head, you set out again to find the mysterious Blood Witch that you were told about. As you all set out in the early morning, the first few hours went by pretty quiet. You all traveled on the road without issue. When suddenly two large black portals appeared in the space, maybe 60 feet above, or in front down the road. As you all stepped out and prepared for what stepped out to meet you, you saw two more of the Lithabel figures with the dark stone-like skin and the two conjoined torsos at the hip. They brandished their four weapons, and combat ensued. As one of them was taken down rather quickly and brutally, you all look on as the remaining figure looks down at the ground around it, sees the situation it's in, and I guess we resume with it being his turn.
I suppose so.
All right. So, Shadow, meeting him there. All right. So, question: are you still wielding that shield?
I believe so. Yes. I think I put it down.
Yeah, you get the +2 to your AC while you have it. So he is going to make his 4 strikes towards you with each of his weapons.
My severance is running out from when I lost my job on day 1. I started out with such a cheap DIY hack. I made my dream road for only $100.
Straight on the spear. 18 on the shield bash. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. 18 on the mace and 19 on the battle axe.
Yeah.
That's even with the bonus from the shield. Alright, so
I got 18 right now, plus a 2 to that. So that would be a 20. So none of them hit now.
The spear crits, so that one hits.
Spear, yeah.
All right. How do you deflect all these blows?
Are they all come out the same direction, or how is
he kind of like has sort of like a cross strike, comes down from the left with the battle axe, and then right with the mace, tries to shield bash you backwards, following up with the final spear thrust.
I'm gonna assume that I can probably hold the shield with one hand. So I'm gonna hold it. I'm just gonna like Captain America block.
Yeah, you like full brute force, hold up the shield. And as you kind of peek your eyes up after you feel the 3 hits against it, you watch it reach around the guard with the spear, stabbing you in the hip. You take...
You're a bitch.
You take 30 points of piercing damage.
Whoa!
Though I think your rage would end by now, so it's full 30.
Probably.
Yeah. If I remember right, you had like 1 round last time. Yeah, I think you have until your next turn. So yeah, so reduce that to 15.
Reduce it to 15?
Yeah, reduce it to 15. Alright. I'm back at the top of the round with Ezra and Ezrod on deck.
Let's see.
You watch a Shadow, Captain America's, to block these 3 strikes as he takes 1 stab to the side.
Yeah.
Kids, get out of my room. Let's see here. I'm just gonna try to enlarge that slope some more. Try to really like throw it into the river.
Right. Another 10 feet?
It's 15 feet
probably
actually.
more than that, actually. Oh yeah? Alright. So you're enlarging it to what?
Just a little bit more in its area, so it'll lose footing.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go ahead and have it make a dex save. As the ground below it begins to crumble and tumble into the nearby river. Dex save.
Okay, I'm gonna go down again.
We won't let you go down.
So the 16. So you watch as the ground begins to depress under its feet, and it begins to stumble slightly, but it keeps its footing, though uneven as it is.
Damn.
But it's, it now has a disadvantage on dexterity check, since it is kind of on uneven, difficult terrain footing.
It just needs a push.
Ezrod. Yep, pretty much. Yeah. Ezrod. Stonk on deck. What would you like to do, love?
I got my dice, hold on. I'll do that. 20. Nat 20.
You got a nat 20? Hey!
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll double damage.
Double my double?
Did you
So I
already...
do 2d2 d10s? So
yeah, so you'll take the total of that and then double that.
Nice.
No!
First one's 9, second one's 7.
So, 16.
There we go.
And then double.
16. 32 points of force damage.
8.
Nice. Two large strikes to the chest as he takes a step back, catches his feet, and looks out towards you with a snarl on his rocky face. Stonk is going to move his scimitar up, kind of step a little bit over here. He's going to make his strike. So that's 1 with the dancing scimitar and 2 with the short bow. That's a 16 shield block. 13 doesn't pierce. 15 doesn't pierce. Okay. Alright. So we have Neferet with Shadow on deck.
So it's just this big guy, right?
Yep.
He didn't go in the river?
You see, he's kind of like his feet are uneven, but he's, still standing on this sloped ground now.
I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Nice.
How far away is he from me?
20 feet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's a 60-foot line. So I'm just gonna aim it straight towards.
Last injection you choose, creature for the test turn. In line.
Would it hit Shadow?
Okay. Yes. But it's
Huh?
So it's when they start their turn, they'll be pushed.
Whose turn?
Yeah. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves, so moving closer to you. Okay. Cool. So on its next turn, it'll make a save to see whether Oh no, it's not even a save. It just gets pushed. Oh no, it is a strength save. Okay, yeah. Cool.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if you one strong boy, you'd be able to push against the wind.
Right. Shadow, you feel a steady gust of wind slowly begin to pick up from behind you. What do you do?
Guess I move a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I would assume.
Oh yeah, make a strength save.
Make a strength save.
I got this second.
The Waffle House with you wherever you go? Weird.
18.
Amazing thing. My
18,
husband
you
opened the
say
package while I was out. He couldn't figure out what it
bear
was.
the winds.
He thought it was a cat harness.
I was like hold the shield up and just like
Yeah, like full umbrella.
No, sweetie, no.
yeah.
No. I mean, it could be. Clearly. You know for sure that cat hated that thing. My girlfriend moved into her dorm yesterday and was having trouble setting up the Apple TV I bought her. But in all fairness, Apple TVs are really hard to set up, so no judgment for what I'm about to write. No, like it doesn't even come up on my TV when the HDMI is plugged in. Is it on?
I want to have him throw dirt.
I did, but nothing happened. Is the white light showing on the actual box? No. It's not on then. Is it plugged in? To the HDMI? To an outlet? You love me, right? Wait, you love me, right? Like, even when I'm dumb? Even though you've just realized that I'm an idiot? Good. Not sure the wife understands what freezer bags are for.
Oh, okay, it's a bonus action after one of its attacks hit, so that's the hit first. You have to use like the bite attack.
Use the bite attack.
I mean, maybe she just didn't have.
There's a bonus action after one of its attacks. So it can spray dirt or smaller substance in the eyes of an enemy. You just throw shit.
I got an 8. That really,
8. 8's a miss.
Okay.
You got the +2.
They didn't even write a percentage.
Still
Let's do the 10.
Alright.
Okay.
You watch as the little boy runs up, tries to nip at its ankles, doesn't break through.
Okay.
I mean, yes, but no. I proposed to my girlfriend this weekend and I proceeded to drop the
Is it
ring.
like on the edge of that slope?
Yeah, he's like in the slope, but he's holding firm for now.
Where, like, people order food and then inside the food
So if I did,
like,
I want to get
this fear that they're just gonna accidentally eat it.
move like maybe right here,
On it and die.
a little bit back, ish.
She has no idea.
And I want to get like, I have an idea. I want to get like and start running and hit him with the sheep. Okay, wait.
If you stay 5 feet closer, you don't leave melee range, and he doesn't get a second advantage. It's attack of opportunity against him.
Oh, sweetie.
So I picture you just kind of like, you hold the shield, you circle around him a little bit, size him up a little.
I asked my girlfriend how badly the was cracked after she dropped
And then what? Charge him with the shield?
Charge him with a shield.
Alright, then roll the hit with advantage.
Stop talking. I've heard of painting yourself into a corner, but my wife took it a step further. I don't even know.
And then he'll make a strength save.
Oh.
Or be pushed 10.
23.
23 hits, go ahead and roll damage. That is 2d6 plus 5. Actually, it's more than that. It would be 2d6 plus your strength.
Plus 7.
Plus 7. Okay,
So aggressive.
13, he fails a strength save. He is knocked prone.
10.
Or no, I think he's knocked 10 feet back.
I rolled a
Shield
10
bash.
for damage.
DC 17. Yeah, he shoved 10 feet back from you. So he's right on the lip of the fucking river. And what was your damage?
A 10.
Okay, 10 points of damage. Use the 5.
And now, I want to get up close to him again. I want to, like, uppercut him into the river with the shield.
Alright. Go ahead and roll to hit again. Make another strength. Alright, he has to make a strength save.
25.
25 hits. That's a fail on the save. He's knocked 10 more feet back.
So does he?
That'll be a 15.
15 points of damage. Reduce to half. 7. And yeah, he does fall.
Okay, that's it.
Alright.
Or
As you strike with the shield, its dense body, meets a little bit of resistance before its feet lift off the ground and it goes flying into the water with a splash. You now know that this water does not seem that deep. Though it is now about half submerged in the water. It's waist down. Kind of looks up at you as it falls down at the roll for bludgeoning damage.
So he's in the water now, huh?
Yeah, he's like,
yeah.
Very interesting indeed.
He takes 13, reduced to half, 6. Takes 6 points of fall damage as he busts his crack back on a rock. Alright. We got Haku with the Lithabel on deck. He's about 10 feet down now from you, Shadow. And about 15 feet away.
I don't think
I have an idea when it comes to my turn again.
Yeah,
If
you're
it-
kind of hella far, huh? I guess you could,
What is
You're-
his swim speed? 40 feet?
yeah. You could have him, blink closer and then swim to him if you wanted to.
He kind of squishy. I'm just gonna leave him here.
Yeah, that would be kind of ballsy. I would respect it, though. Alright.
Let's leave it in the river.
Lithabel. As pissed as he is, he's going to trudge up this way, attempt to leap up the rock. He's going to make a strength check with disadvantage for being in the water.
I spend a good majority of my turn last game in this game. Spinning.
No fucking chance. You watch as he tries to leap up before sliding back down.
Leave her there until it dries. Hand her a sandwich and a bottle of water and head to the
So
pool.
he's
he
still in
is.
the water, huh?
Just kind of walks this way.
Doesn't that take like 24
Yep.
hours?
You can't seem to get up from this angle.
My wife's been cooking Thanksgiving dinner for us, and actually.
And as he kind of walks over here,
Of course she did.
watch as he readies his
Are we not, eating
spears.
the cookbook, though?
Chucks
Is that
2
not
of
what
them.
we're eating? After looking
That is a
for 50
fucking
minutes, my wife says I
crit
can't
with a
find the case for
19.
wood. In all fairness, though,
Who's
Crit with a
he aiming
29.
for?
you're not gonna know
Let's
what
see.
wood.
And that's a
wood
14.
is.
It's a. Alright, so that's 1 towards Ezra and 1 towards you.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yep.
Rude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, as he gets closer, he kind of attempts to be intelligent in his movement. But as you guys have clear sight on him, you watch him walk around. And he chucks you a spear at both. 2d6.
Oh, there he is.
5. Ezra, that is 26 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's a how much to hit?
Crit for a 29.
Oh.
Yeah. And then that is. What's your AC, Micah?
18.
18. That's a miss. Spear
Nice.
goes wide. Alright. Ends his round. Ezrod on deck.
Safe to say he's kind of pissed.
Yeah. Fucking shit.
Yeah.
If you could understand him, sounds like a string of curses.
Yeah. How much damage did you say that was altogether for me?
26.
I'm down to 12.
Actually, do any of you speak giant?
I don't think so.
Jotun. Nope.
Yeah, there's one. If any of you do speak giant, there's one word that you catch, and it is basically motherfucker.
It looks
They do,
like
apparently.
wood.
He's not having a fun time.
That's hilarious.
Been pushing the river.
I like wood better. My wife
It's
got
not.
matching t-shirts.
No fun.
Be unique.
There's about a 10-foot ledge from you to the water.
Point, I think.
All right, let's see. I'm mad at this thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking got a spear in your stomach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
young
after dealing with all of that,
Hmm.
going to actually, I still got line of sight of this guy. I'm going to just
You do.
I'm going to go for a chromatic orb and then upcast it to level 3.
Oh, nice.
And since he's standing in, I'll go for acid.
Nice.
That was supposed to roll, but whatever.
Make a range spell. He already used his reaction, so he doesn't have his parry.
That's a
19?
19 plus
19 hits.
Yep.
You watch as he attempts to block with his shield as it's blown to the side from the explosion.
Yeah, she just kind of like volleys
Wide
it.
open.
Wait, the wand actually adds an extra 2 to hit, I think, but it hits anyway.
Oh,
So.
nice.
I forgot I had that wand.
So that's 15, 19 points of damage.
Yep, 19 damage. And after that, I'm going to use my movement to just kind of duck behind this tree.
Alright. That chromatic orb, you watch as the acid coats its upper body, and there's a sizzle on the surface of the water. This creature screams in a guttural roar. Alright. Ezrod, with Stonk on deck.
Blast them.
Blast.
Blast. Oh.
22.
22 hits.
Ten total.
How do you want to do this?
I just blast them, and I want them to like sink down very slowly.
Yeah. Ooh, blast. One in the chest, one in the forehead. Form. Falls back limp. Crushing a rock beneath its heavy form as his body sinks beneath the surface.
Woo.
As this final creature falls limp, the thralls of battle over, the adrenaline coursing through your veins, bloody and beaten, you are all once again victorious. As the spells around you dissipate and their effects end. What do you want to do?
Let's see what the corpse up here has.
What happened?
Let's see what the corpse that was up here has.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna back over here. Be sure. Yeah, you
That
guys can
was
go ahead and
my
roll
exact plan.
medicine check.
Ebola.
What?
Yeah. Ebola.
The best way to fight Ebola is modern plumbing.
Modern what?
Plumbing.
I thought you said modern art.
I mean, if you were a germ, would you want to be around modern art?
Yeah. Who's rolling these medicine checks? I'll say medicine or investigation, your choice.
I'll just investigate.
Yeah.
10.
10. Yeah.
25.
Nice. All right, so you all walk over, crouch down to examine this body. You see, this one is in fact duly beheaded. The two large stone-colored skin heads lie, a few feet from the corpse. You kind of search its form; doesn't seem to have anything of value on its body. However, there are the stone-like weapons that you can claim if you so choose. And there is the, you will all now be aware of the properties of the skin-like texture. The resemblance to diamond dust if you were to powder it, and the usage in components.
That sounds like
If
a
you were
tough
to,
material.
if you were to powder both of these bodies, you would get about 1,500 gold worth of diamond dust.
But carrying all that weight, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
look
yeah.
for Fox's ashes.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
$18.
I say reasonably. You're confident that you've gathered it all.
Okay, I'll put it all in our jars.
What happens if there's like a little bit left behind?
I think it's fine as long as there's the majority.
Would they like make little birdies?
What?
That's how they reproduce. They just die and then scatter the ashes. That's kind of cute. Wait. I like that. Yeah, that's about what you guys can gather from these bodies. Doesn't seem to be anything that they are not using currently. Weapons.
They're
just-
dead.
Yeah, I mean they're not using it anymore. So you guys want to take the weapons?
No.
No.
Make some
Hey,
money.
what kind of weapon does it have actually?
Each corpse has a stone skin spear, axe, shield, and mace.
I'm gonna take the axe and chop off his head.
He has
Alright.
no
Oh, he
Or the
literally
one-
just said he had 2 heads.
Yeah, one of them has its head still intact. Yeah,
I have to
The
drag
the
it
other
from
one,
the river.
the other one that has been beheaded. They got like
Which
2
one-
loose heads.
Which
The
one
other
is
one's
in
like
the water?
the one with the heads
Yeah.
So where's the heads of this guy that's on land?
in the area.
Oh, I'm just gonna go find one of them and pick it up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep the shield. Just like
Yeah.
sitting on my back.
yeah. You go ahead and add a stone skin shield to your inventory.
It may come useful.
Yeah.
But that's
Never
gonna
know when you
hurt.
need a shield.
Yeah.
And the shield does have a shield bash ability.
into your medical.
Mm. Thanks, Freya.
You can add that to your list of attacks if you would like.
My girlfriend wondered why I bought plates for Christmas that said "Oh, oi, oh" on them. I had to tell her she
Alright.
was holding them upside down.
What's this creature
Oh,
called?
oi, oh.
They're called the
She's
Lithobel.
Stupid. Why did you buy plates with O oi o on them? It's Christmas. At least get something.
Yeah, you would have learned that. Either by Stomp, Cosmo, or when you took the dust and told the people how you got it.
Why is this so funny? Ah!
And as soon as you were like, yeah, we took some skin and then powdered it, they'd be like, oh yeah, we know exactly what this is from.
Yeah. Instantly no.
So we can't just properly skin it like a normal thing?
Yeah.
You should go to a random person.
Just hand them a bag full of
No,
diamond dust.
Just snort this.
Yeah, you basically have a bag full of like enough to like live for 2 years, basically. Like,
Yeah.
in like a good house too. Like
Yeah.
got a small fortune in a pouch. All right.
They should know what that is from. It's from a diamond. No, you're.
You have I believe at this time would be about like late afternoon. You have the rest of the day ahead of you. What would you guys like to do? Carry on, search the area, talk amongst yourselves. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna just sit for a bit. This spear wound kind of sucks.
Yeah, you all would have noticed. After the spears were thrown, they would immediately dematerialize and reappear in the Lithabel's hands.
How
I
deep
would
is
say
the
like,
water?
how deep is the water? I would say, from watching the Lithabel fall and kind of go limp in it, it's about up to its waist as it was standing in it, and they're probably about 10 feet tall, so you would assume about 5-6 feet.
Can me and Haku search the water for stuff?
Yeah, sure. Haku is like, I'd imagine he'd be like itching to dive in that bitch. Like,
Yeah.
I had an idea for
It does kind of look like
a future ability for Haku,
would wear a mini skirt like
where
that.
like maybe he gets like
My
a
wife calls
bonus
me in a
by
panic
being
and says
around
the helicopter
rivers or
light
something.
came on in my truck.
Oh,
It looks like a helicopter.
Kind of makes sense.
What could that possibly mean? Ask
Really
boyfriend
doesn't
to
have
put
that
away our
already.
dog after letting him out to pee.
Or like maybe his
Wait, what?
like his water ability gets like a boost when he's
Ask the
like
wife
around
to pick up
water.
some
or
bleach
something.
while she was out doing errands.
It could be
Her
cool.
exact words after I looked at this, like
That could be something like
was,
you
"It
being
was
a
little
mage, you could
pricey, but
teach
at least it smells good and not like all the other
if you
bleach.
took the
That could
time
be perhaps
for
because
it.
there is no bleach in it.
But yeah.
You know how I
So
know
what
that?
do you
It has
do? You go in the water with him?
bleach in very
Yeah.
large letters written
All right.
on the front.
Make an athletics check. I say athletics or
My
acrobat.
psycho girlfriend uses a timer to wake up instead of an alarm. I don't know, that's kind of smart. That way you know you got an 8 hours
18.
sleep.
18.
Why not? You, could
You
also
jump
just
in,
count.
swimming
I told my
relatively
wife
well,
to set
no
a
issue.
reminder on her
As you
phone,
kind
and
of
we have different ideas of what that means.
water is fairly warm, and it is now currently being stained,
That's
kind of
not
a
very
dark
good reminder. Like she's not even
bluish
gonna look
red
at that. Like,
color
I bet you
almost.
$10 she never even looked at that.
Yeah, as you kind of
My wife texted
head
me
down,
her car smelled
what are
like
you
it was
looking
burning.
for?
Turns
Anything
out she drove
particular?
18 miles with my
Nothing
brooch under her
particular.
car.
Yeah. You see various kind of fish.
Yeah,
You
that
see
burning smell, that's,
what look to be
that's the brew.
several small
The piece of
predatory
rubber
fish are
underneath the car. I swallowed
currently in the
tweezers.
process of consuming
How?
the Lithabel
How did you
corpse.
do that? How does one swallow a tweezers? Honestly. My wife complained there was no code
But
on the
looking
scratch card
under,
she
you
was
don't
given.
see much else. You see the discarded weapons with the Lithabel slowly being pulled along the stream of the water. There is kind of a light current, though nothing too dangerous.
Worst favorite toy.
Her worst favorite.
The scary one.
Haku dives in
She
and
just needed
he
a
fucking
ball.
zips around like crazy.
Like, finally.
Yeah, he starts going off. But alright.
She scratched the code.
Let's see, is there anything else? I will say, as you get in the water, you do notice,
My wife using an outlet.
as you kind of duck your head under to give it a good look around the surface.
Is your
You
wife still alive? My
notice
girlfriend
there's
bought me
is
8
a
for my birthday,
abnormal
and
amount, at
updated
least for
overnight
you know,
footage bought me 10
to your
64
eye.
gigabyte SD
You
cards.
think there is kind of a odd amount of kelp or seaweed, like grass,
Sweet.
on the
Look at the
around
effort, though. The amount of effort. You
river.
can't even be mad. My husband was unloading groceries the other day
With
and
your
asked
passive
if we could
perception,
go in the freezer.
you do
I said,
notice
yes, just separate it into Ziploc.
as the lithophile
Easier.
corpse
The
slowly
amount we need
floats
for
to
a
the
meal.
bottom,
Just looked in the freezer this morning and both
the
packages are like this.
grass-like
No, babe, not
plants begin to
not the whole thing.
almost
You
extend
you
and
Tell
wrap
me you've
around
never cooked
its
without
form.
telling me you've never cooked. Sorting paperwork.
Very
Wife
slowly
asked if I
and
still need
almost,
my guitar sheet.
unnoticeable, but you're able to catch it. And it seems to be slowly pulling it deeper.
No, you can throw that away. Actually, no. You can recycle it. My girlfriend made pasta last night and wanted to keep it warm for me.
Yeah. Would anyone else like to do anything else? Would you like to acknowledge that?
Ezra goes up to the edge and kind of like shouts down to Ezra, "How's the water down there?"
Delicious.
This is when the narrator comes in. It is, in fact, not delicious. There's now weird blood mixing with the water.
Is that going downstream, though?
It is.
Okay.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it's a kind of a very gradual stream. Nothing too
Alright.
rough. You do see the weapons begin to slowly float down.
Did not expect those
where
to
they
be buoyant.
disappear from sight.
Alright.
Aww.
Ezra will
Nice job, guys.
go up. She'll like kind of climb down to the water and use her enhanced mold earth to basically create like almost like a stone tub out of the the rock underneath.
Aw.
Nice, nice.
Kind of wash
Make a
off
little
all this
basin.
blood.
Yeah, you make a little bathtub. For sure. Yeah, you raise a. Yeah, it's about 6'5" feet variations in depth. You're able to raise a suitable enough platform.
And then
as you homebrew a bath in this river.
Yeah, she's straight
You even
homebrewing
make a
a bath.
filtration system somehow.
Yeah,
you got like
since
little
all the-
holes for the water to drain.
Yeah, that and just kind of like a good flow of water, but like have it kind of eddy around so it kind of like swirls a little bit.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
she'll cast her unseen servant and then just hand it the clothes and just have the clothes brought up to the where it's dry. It's like just plops down in a little like almost like a jacuzzi tub type seat.
Yeah, you just see like the clothes begin like folding themselves.
And like she just kind of like lets her elemental form just kind of flow free, so she's just like you can almost see like steam coming off the water.
Yeah, that's right. You do definitely notice like an immediate like temperature shift in the vicinity around Ezra as you basically create, a mini hot tub.
That's the idea.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, being in water would definitely heat the water.
Party on top of the corpses. Hell yeah.
Blood tub.
I'm just gonna scream
Blood
woo and start running.
Hell yeah.
Shadow,
I mean, you guys
never
can
get
consider
down
this
here.
your,
have a blood tub.
if you guys want to take a short rest and take some time to, relax
Yeah,
and
I need some help.
recuperate yourselves,
I'm very
definitely
low
can.
In the blood hot tub.
on help.
Yeah. All right.
Well, come relax
You guys
with
can
us,
go ahead and
Shadow.
mark off a short rest.
Wash away the blood
Uh,
and relax.
you guys
those
can go
tense
and mark a short
muscles.
rest.
Let's see.
You take an hour or two to kind of collect yourselves, wash off the blood, take a moment to kind of relax, clean your weapons, whatever need be. Yeah, you guys can use this time if there's anything you want to talk about or do specifically, or we can move on to the next part of the day.
I'm gonna roll some hit dice.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
Hey, I got like 20. Does that mean I get 20 health back?
Yeah, you rolled 4. Yeah, you rolled all of your hit die. 4d8. Yeah, you get 20.
No,
health.
I have 7 hit die.
Oh yeah, you rolled 4 of them though, so nice. Yeah, you get 20 back.
Let's see. Read shit.
All right. 19.
Bad dude. No.
I'm actually gonna give Haku an ability really quick.
There. That puts me at 41 HP. There. Nothing says party bonding like hot tub.
Yeah.
I rolled all my hit dice, and I'm at 38. More than what I was. If that hit thing go down to 15, I would have died. Like, instantly.
Back at his bathroom.
All right. So, as you all take your moment to kind of rest within the water, Ezrod, you notice as Haku begins to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Incorporate himself with the natural magic of this river. You begin to kind of observe him in his true habitat. You begin to kind of learn why, he is a river ribbon. It is truly beautiful. And as you watch, he almost begins to blend in with the water in some moments. You kind of lose sight of him. As he reapproaches you, you watch as the water around him begins to glow a faint blue, as it looks like it begins to pull into him. I would like you to roll 3d6 for me.
6, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1.
6, 4, 1. So 11. Haku regains 11 hit points as he flexes his new ability.
She puts a lid on the strainer.
Pasta. I want pasta. I heard my boyfriend yelling that his eye drops were burning his eyes. Ew! Ew!
Aquatic symbiosis.
Yo, what up?
What up, what up?
I'm back.
Amazon. Look, babe, I got such a good deal on it.
How much did you pay for it?
Oh, like $10?
What, I missed nothing?
Haku got no ability?
No, babe, no. Here's how
yeah?
my girlfriend heats up a tortilla.
Just puts it on the burner. Love it. That's gonna be fun to get off.
My girlfriend thought it was a good idea to put the dog bed in the dryer. I thought that was popcorn.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun to clean up.
My friend's wife doesn't understand perspective. I'm squishing your head.
Alright, cool.
That was like my favorite game to play when I was like 12.
Check out the new ability. Do you like it?
Girlfriend asks about that AIDS in Space song I was singing in the shower.
Yeah.
Almost lost it when she sung it back
Yeah.
to me.
You watch as Haku begins to form this large aquatic sphere. He kind of merges all three of his together. And you watch as he rises it above the water and opens up a little pocket at the bottom. And all the water inside pours out as he reseals it. And just kind of slowly floats it over to you, Ezrod. And poop, pops it over your head.
I'm splashing.
You can now breathe underwater for 1 hour.
Hey, yo.
I thought I could already
Nice.
breathe underwater.
It's the same thing as sending
Can
a
you?
text.
I thought.
I've already lost your. An idiot.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't remember this.
You're still cute. Though.
He's like, when?
Oh, from the Mariner studded leather.
Yeah.
Oh no, you just get yeah, if you drown or if you start your turn with 0 points, yeah, you rise to 60 feet and you get a swimming speed equal to your walking
So it
speed.
seems like he sleeps there very often.
They don't
This is
breathe
probably
underwater,
because
but-
of his background.
Oh,
He was raised to be a
okay.
skilled
Yeah.
assassin, and so he has killed a
You
lot
just
of
swim
people
real
and has
good.
a lot of enemies. And one of the best ways to kill
And you got like a
someone is when they're
flotation
sleeping, because when they're
device.
sleeping, they're very defenseless, which is most likely why Ray sleeps in a bathtub. Because if someone was trying to kill him in his sleep, they would not think that he would be
Why
sleeping
is
in the
that a
bathtub.
thing?
But this
You
is
know,
just a
something
guess,
that like
and it could
tracks
be he just likes
your
sleeping in the
body if you like
bathtub,
go
which would
unconscious.
explain
It's gonna
why does
float
Ray
you
from
to
Buddy
the
Daddy
top. Yeah.
Hey, you're unconscious. What's up?
What is everyone's reaction as you watch this like large water sphere just kind of pop over Ezra's head?
You might not agree with this, but here's why we don't take leftover ink from a screen and reuse it on
It's like
another
full like
screen. Not saying we don't do
old
this with
time
because we do,
astronaut
but
bubble.
here's why we can't sell these shirts. So here it is,
Astronaut
giving
bubble.
lava, which is really cool. And now we're gonna actually take more leftover ink and run it on
Love
the
it.
second screen. We don't sell these, but
Oh,
you
that's
could buy this
great.
t-shirt. Would you?
All
I
right,
might not agree with this,
you guys ready to move on?
I see you're buying Slaughterhouse Sweepin's brand.
Yeah.
So, you all step out of the water, take your time to get ready, re-prepared, kind of load everything back into the cart, and as you set back onto the road, move these what remains of the corpses from the street, carry on. Who would like to roll for the next part of the day's events?
Shadow, will you do the honors?
We got a 16.
16.
Yes.
And hot dogs.
Well, I'm
It
gonna
must be
find the
so
damn
easy to shop
picture
when
of the cart.
anything's good enough for your family.
I could like add it to the assets. I don't know how.
House Franks. Maybe you've seen their commercials? Oh wait, they're only advertised on premium cable channels.
How's your guys' day been?
Cash money.
I'm just exhausted. Like, usually I'm more high energy for this.
Yeah.
Alright, so you
Drinking
all
C4 Arctic snow cone.
about here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shadow, I couldn't help but notice that you kind of kept your armor on when we were doing the hot tub thing back there. Are you okay?
He's self-conscious.
I'm fine. What? Did you want my armor off?
I mean, not particularly. It just seems like you know that
Well, hold
you'd be
on,
kind of like sweaty and
Ezra.
gross.
I'm sorry, Shadow. She's not speaking for all of us.
Okay. Listen, the thing is, I really like my armor, you know?
Okay.
I just really like it.
Just let you know that if you didn't like it would be okay.
I will
Shadow,
keep that in mind next time.
Is it because we're all women?
What? Now, why would you think that?
Well, I heard. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, where I come from, it's a little different, but I heard that in most societies that the men are a little shy about taking baths around other people. I mean, it's okay. No judgment.
I'll keep that in mind next. Okay.
Leans over to Deborah. I'm shy.
Definitely shy. All right. So you rolled a 16. Would you guys like to make a perception check as you enter this new stretch of road?
Come on, work. Fucking piece of shit.
13. Alright, so with a 13, let me move this over here so you can see it. Alright, so with a 13, you kind of walk down the road. It's a few hours pass by. The early morning stretches into the, midday.
That's not mine.
How
did it get in my
The slim river that was to your right opens wider to a small lake bed as you all pass through this next stretch of road. As you look down out into the horizon, you can just barely see what looks to be a village coming in the distance. With the 13, you estimate maybe 2 hours or so until you reach. You see, but further ahead, what looks to be a humanoid kind of standing at the lip of this lake bed. It just kind of looks to be I can't quite tell at this distance. Looks to be a woman, has long hair, wearing what looks to be a dark green kind of dress. And just kind of sitting there with her arms look to be kind of folded out in front of her, hands clasped.
How far away?
This, let me see, about 70 feet or so ahead. Just seems to be staring out into the distance. Hasn't seemed to notice you yet.
Be very quiet. I think she might be praying. We don't want to disturb her.
That's actually a good observation. It does kind of look like you're praying. Can't really tell too much detail, but it looks like the head may be bowed. Alright. You all press on?
Yes.
Alright.
Onward.
Do you think Fox will probably reincarnate next session?
Yeah, I think it takes a day, right?
Yeah, it says it's a day.
Yeah. You guys will probably get to this village like by the mid-evening.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So right on my memes, doing a bunch of rolls.
Oh shit.
Okay. So as you all step closer, doing right about here or so, Ezra, Ezrod, and Neferet. I need the three of you to make perception checks
Why us?
because your passive perception is higher than Shadow's.
Oh. Fair enough.
And you have true sight.
I forgot to
So
add
17
my
for
thing.
me.
Oh, whoa. That was close.
12.
Oh,
16.
16. So, as you kind of pass and you kind of turn your head to look at this humanoid figure, the bowed visage of what you thought was a woman kind of reinforces that image as you get closer. The dark green dress seems to kind of flow in the light breeze. The long black hair kind of frames the back. You see, looks to be another similarly dressed figure standing next to this one. Whoops. Did I go to the right? Yeah, I did. Okay. However, the three of you, as you watch and you turn to look at these figures, you see what you thought was a humanoid woman, or a human woman at least. You start to notice odder features. The dark green dress seems to be dripping and leaving trails as it kind of blows in the wind. The hair looks wet and matted. The form seems to be rising and falling unnaturally, like its breath is shaky and heavy. As you all kind of step closer, you carry this unfortunately loud cart behind you. These two figures just kind of turn. And they don't move, but they just kind of turn in your direction. As you kind of watch their side profiles come into view, you see kind of the long hair kind of framing the face and what looks to be water dripping from its kind of dark, pale, but greenish skin. You can now see the hands are long fingered and clawed at the end. They just kind of look at you and they faces turn into a long grin as
I
they
don't like their grin. Their
step closer.
I don't like that look.
And as they step closer, you do notice that what looks like a strange and long steps, you're not sure if they're touching the ground. Kind of a little tidbit there. But what do you guys do as they approach? They haven't made any aggressive movements quite yet.
I would like to leave.
You just say leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to tango with them.
Never mind us,
Maybe.
just minding our own business.
As you say this, do they speak? They do not. They kind of, you speak out to them, they kind of tilt their heads as they slowly begin to continue their stepping forward. As you watch, you see, it looks to be two more kind of slowly crawling out of the water as they slowly rise to their feet. See one more back here. Right. You guys getting the fuck out of here? What's going on?
Let's go.
I say we go.
You know she's afraid of that giraffe. Why would you do that?
I didn't do nothing. You were just on the floor.
Get that giraffe out of here. You know it scares her. Get out of here.
I know Orion's talking to his kid. I just picture you like
Freya, that's
just
it.
yelling at the friggin' things approaching us as we're leaving.
Get the fuck out of here! No!
You know we're afraid of giraffes.
He's like, you know, I can just picture it. Like,
I absolutely want to play Monopoly after we play D&D. All right, so you guys pick up your pace as you quicken your stride. You do notice these creatures are seemingly fairly slow, though these two do catch up to you before
Son of a
able
bitch.
to make a reliable getaway. These two begin to kind of step forward a little bit. They're fucking slow. So I need you guys to roll initiative, though.
All right.
Guess we are fighting.
Yep.
Dang.
We should
I
have
just
left.
got health to a decent, like, health.
You guys can arrange yourselves in the order that you think you would have been.
Be on the cart.
Especially as you catch sight of these things.
Don't fucking work.
They're weird. Oh damn! Even the card gets a turn.
D&D doesn't like me anymore.
Ah, shit.
It's like refusing to like open certain stuff and shit. Like, no, it's fucking work.
Try getting good.
I tried. Like, I was on it like not too long ago, and then it like, no, we're gonna kick you out of Google. It's like, no, go back.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a 20.
Oh, I rolled too many times.
Whoa, that's great! The
Sound I
pilot
want.
was chosen
Do that.
because of
Thank
their
you.
skin color. Hey, I have to pretend to be mad you said that. No, I'm saying it like it's a good thing. Good, because it's definitely a good thing. So good, I want to warn everyone on the plane about the good news. What a fabulous idea! Hey everyone, ladies, gentlemen, children.
All right.
There are children on
25
the
to 20.
plane. Oh, wonderful. Great news. Really great news.
Okay. 20 to 15.
This airline
17.
has decided
17.
to pick
16.
pilots based on
Haku got 8.
diversity.
You got 18.
Wonderful. My child is here.
All I know is I got 15.
Glad to witness history like this.
You got a 15.
Yeah, we really are gonna be history.
Song gets a 14.
That's so great.
Oh, Song gets a 17.
I wish the people who built the plane were selected because they
So you
were
and Stonk
black
share
women.
around.
We need the person
You said you got a
in the
14
front
or
of the
15?
plane to be a different color than the people in the back
Ezra?
of the plane. Or the
Yeah.
same skin color. Ha ha, I can't
15.
Yeah, 15.
And what'd you get in it for it?
13.
13. Alright.
think of anything more important in a pilot than them looking like me. I flew in Desert Storm and got passed up for this job. I'm so happy for them.
Hey everyone, thank you for flying with us today. to celebrate our new pilot's inaugural flight, we're just gonna leave the seatbelt signs on the whole time, if that's okay. Please, don't ask me for anything.
Alright, so this one.
In today's news, DEI Airlines Flight 267 has
Alright, yeah, so this one's back.
unconventionally with no survivors.
It's
Here.
suspected that white
These ones
supremacist
would have
attitudes
been
among passengers likely
like
caused the pilot to
here.
lose control of the airline. With DEI Airlines
so
opening an
this
investigation
one
into
goes
passenger
first.
conduct,
He
and
moves
this news
20 feet
station has obtained audio
to
of the
here.
flight's
Bam.
final moments
Shoop.
from the flight's box of
That's
color.
Oh wow, I've never been on a plane pointed in this direction before. Oh, how historic. Who says they're supposed to stay in the air anyway?
Alright.
I'm a retired pilot.
That's all
Maybe I can help.
this one will
Not to
do.
imply she needs my
Think.
help or anything. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want
You
to
think.
imply that. Yeah,
I don't think they have
maybe
range
it's time
attacks.
for white men to sit down and listen. Sorry. Oh,
There
we're
they go.
really
Okay.
close to the ground, huh?
Alright, so starting off, or I guess not starting off, but starting off your initiative order, guys. We got Haku on deck. What'd you like the boy to do?
The airline released this statement earlier today. We at DEI Airlines would like to sincerely apologize. After reviewing black box audio from an unconventionally landed flight, it's been revealed that our customers failed to clap for our pilot after the plane made contact with the ground. White pilots receive applause every day, and this is an unacceptable double standard. We vow to do better and are starting by withholding settlement money.
Do you want me to roll to hit all three? Do you want me to do damage first?
3.
Become a member at freedomtunes.com
Then you'll
for
probably just
exclusive
add it
cartoons.
12 to hit.
12 hits.
Damn, there's 4 of these bitches.
7 to hit.
7 misses. So, double damage on the first one, normal damage on the second one. And which one are you hitting?
The one closest. 24 for the double damage rate.
Nice. Okay. How much
And
for the
then
normal?
12 for the other one.
Nice.
Hey, what's this I hear about your kid telling my kid my dad could beat up your dad?
What? He said that?
Uh-huh.
My stepson called me dad.
Nice, nice. All right. So this one over here is gonna move 20 feet. To here. That's all you can do. Stomp. Going to move a little bit over here. Actually, yeah, he's gonna flank a little bit. He's gonna pull his short bow, pull the dancing scimitar, make his hits. Pull this out. Boop.
Well, it's a big sword. Anyway.
That was bigger than yours.
Yeah, clearly.
He sends it out to the one that you attacked. That is a 13 hit. 8 is a miss. 20 is a hit. Okay. So that is okay, 7 points of slashing. Four points of piercing. 11 points total. Oop. All right. You got Ezra with Shadow and Ezra on deck.
I'm gonna try to hit for this one. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Four total damage.
Okay. Shadow with Ezra on deck.
I'm gonna rage.
I'm gonna fucking rage. Alright,
I've got
you
quite a
red
lot of
dot
health.
for rage. Alright.
Oh, and that one's a
I'm not-
budget. Sorry.
Nice, nice.
I'm not throwing my javelin.
Mark him hits. Oh,
The one
there's
right
enough,
above the sword.
This one right here.
Mhm.
Just throwing a javelin.
I'll be throwing the javelin.
Alright. Go ahead and roll to hit. It's a javelin.
14?
What?
14.
14 hits.
Da-da-da-da. I'll be 7 damage.
I'm just now realizing that your lightning javelin has only been doing the piercing damage, so I'm adding 1d6 of lightning.
What?
Roll a d6 and add that
5.
to the damage. Alright, so now what's the total damage?
That.
Alright. 15 points of damage. Slightly reduced for resistance.
Resistance is
Call back, hit the one below that one.
The other one? Or which one?
Yeah. The one. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so your lightning javelins are where are they? 2d6 piercing and then 1d6 lightning.
2d6 and 1d6 lightning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then plus your, plus 4, I think.
I got 12.
12 hits.
So that's 7 piercing.
Mm-hmm. Nice, nice.
I'll still add the plus 4 to that.
That's 11.
11. That. Lightning. 6.
Nice.
That's it.
Alright. Ezra with Neferet on deck.
Well, if they're
As the lightning javelin strikes its form, it lets out a piercing shriek, but doesn't take as much as you may have thought.
Ezra is going to.
Interesting enough, you do watch.
What?
No.
I was gonna say,
go ahead.
interesting enough, you do watch as the javelin strikes, and there's that detonation of the lightning damage. You watch as the form takes on somewhat of like an amorphous state to what you would assume lessen the damage. Something for you to notice there. Go ahead. And now that you guys have struck them a little bit, you are now picking up on these forms of their bodies seem slightly liquidic in nature. They seem to be leaving behind trails that are burning into the grass.
Oh no, they're acidic.
We don't like grass burners.
What would you like to do, Ezra?
Okay, so I assume I'm still sitting at the head of the cart here. I'm gonna
wherever you'd like to be.
I'm gonna get the cart moving.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go ahead and add the cart to the turn order here. Go ahead and give me a d20 with, say, burrito strength.
Good thing I do know what burrito strength is. Does a 21.
Nice. Okay, so next round, Burrito's movement. I'll say you get it moving, get it about here. And the next round, it'll go on the 21.
All right.
All right. So, is it the end of your turn?
I'm gonna tell everyone, get on. Let's get out of here. We do not want to deal with that. It'll destroy they'll destroy the cart, and we just paid to get this thing fixed up.
So now we're running to get onto the
cart has, yeah, the cart has started moving. So here, yeah, it's about Burrito's movement, 30.
As I'm like running towards the cart, can I cast like spike?
Fuck.
Hello?
Hello?
All right. This one. This one. Attempts to move closer. Moves up to Haku. That's 10 feet of spike growth damage.
See, I'm with Cheryl. She said, study.
You can go ahead and roll for 10 feet of spike growth, which I think is what, 4d6, something like that.
Stand up. Sit upright. That's fun. That body will adjust.
And as this creature approaches, it is going to make one attack towards Haku for a 23. Good lord, that hits.
Yes.
Okay, so Haku takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And 5 points of acid damage. You watch as the arms kind of break away from its form and take on like a pseudopod-like shape as it strikes out for Haku. Just kind of slaps him across the body, leaving behind a acidic residue.
Did you do the damage for the spike growth? Because it moved.
Yeah, how much is it? 2d6? You roll for it.
It's 2d4.
2d4?
For every
So-
5 feet.
So 4d4.
D4 is the triangle, right?
Right.
Yes.
You said 44?
This one. 5, 10.
That's 12.
Okay. This one takes 12. I need another 10 feet.
Another 10 feet? Six.
6. All right. Okay. So in the next round, the cart goes. So you three move with it. Shoop. Moves another 30 feet. Right about here. Okay. All right. This one gone. This one onto this lethargic, so it's only moved 10 feet. Shoop. Alright. You got Haku with the Slim and the Stonk on deck. Sword goes flying back to him as it breaks range.
Guess we'll just double his movement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can definitely use his action and double his movement.
Good go. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this one is going to come up to you, Ezra, right about here. Ezra, sorry. He's going to make a pseudopod strike towards you. It's a 16 to hit.
Yes.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage and 7 points of acid.
7 and what was
3. So 10 total. Stonk is gonna lay down some cover fire. Let's see, what's your range looking at? Okay, so I'm still in normal range damage. Nice. Alright. So he's gonna take 2 shots on the one behind you as well. He goes, Ezrod, watch out! He loses 2 shots. One is a crit. God damn.
Damn.
Let's go Stonk, and the other hits. As he domes the one behind you. Right as it strikes out with its pseudopod, it gets domed by an arrow for another strikes its chest.
Damn.
Unfortunate day.
So that's 12 points of piercing damage. For another. Oof. Hold on. What's math? That's 16. 22 points of piercing damage. Right. Nice hit. Alright, we got Ezra, Shadow on deck. You got 2 behind, 2 in front.
Just gonna book it.
Yeah, you can use your action to double your movement too, if you would like.
Yeah, so I think I get exactly onto the cart.
Nice.
Do you have to roll to get on?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say it's moving slow enough where you can just kind of catch up to it. You know what? Give me an acrobatics check.
Damn it.
It is.
Why did I
moving a
offer?
little bit.
I'm so bad at this.
It is moving a little bit.
Yeah, I got an 8.
8 is good enough.
All right.
you're able to keep pace with it enough to where you're confident you can keep up. That you don't get on. You're just kind of slightly behind. All right. Shadow, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to get to the cart if I can.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll get kind of close. I think.
You could also double your movement.
Character, come on.
Yeah, you can make it. Alright. Ezra, I assume you're doing anything? You're just gonna keep it moving.
I'm gonna keep it moving, and I'm also gonna try to use Gust to bring Shadow on board.
Ah, okay. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Well, all I need for Gust is that he can choose to fail the strength check to just have
but
it
he's
push
heavy
him.
and you are moving.
This is true.
Yeah. So slight room for error, but not much.
All right. Just a moment. Got to reload everything.
He's a rather large man trying to hop onto a moving cart.
Shadow
just
jump.
A little bit. Try to jump. Jump.
With the aid of the gust.
17.
You make it without much issue. You leap, you feel a slight pickup as you land softly onto the cart.
Yay.
Alright. At this pace, you will all make away without issue. As you leave them in the dust. Unless there's one last thing you'd like to do, Neferet.
Huh?
No.
Is there anything you'd like to do before we leave them in the dust? They're not fast enough to catch you. Like, this one will just barely get to you. But, like, then the car will move and you'll be gone.
You're hinting at something, but I don't know what.
Like, you guys will get away. Like, this one will catch up on the next round to, like, hit Ezrod. But, like, that's about it. Or probably Haku. But you guys will outpace them. It's up to you if you want to do anything or not.
You want to save Haku's life or not? No big.
What would Neferet do?
I'm a cat, so I'm pretty fast.
Yeah, you may
Actually,
be.
I have.
Beeline agility and a dash action.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You do be smooth.
I have Twilight Step.
You do have Twilight Step.
Oh, I should have Thunder Step.
So I'm just gonna teleport to Haku and grab his ass.
Yeah, teleport to him, and then you can make it back, no problem.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. As this one runs forward, attempts to make one strike towards you, Ezrod. One last ditch effort. That is a 12.
Nah.
12's a miss. As the cart picks up once again, you flume out of range. As you leave this stretch of road behind.
Yay.
Well done, well done. Alright. As the next hour goes by, you all take your breath as you escape these strange aqua-like creatures. The wooden thatch housing and buildings come into view before long. Of a village you're not quite sure you're too familiar with, but as you approach, you do see various people walking about throughout the streets, going about their day, you assume. You see... What else? Yeah, you see humanoid forms moving throughout what you assume to be shops and homesteads. You all begin to smell the faint sense of salt in the air, as well as a kind of layer of thick humidity that seems to kind of permeate this surrounding area. Not quite uncomfortable, but definitely noticeable. As you leave the vestiges of the local forestry behind, you notice that the road and the dirt kind of turns to an almost sand-like texture as you approach. Alright. As you kind of head up to the opening of this town, you don't seem to see any, what you would assume to be guards stationed at the entrance. So, what do you all do? You just head on in?
I guess so.
Would the cart ride be a short rest?
Not quite. It's only about an hour or so. Alright. Well, as you press into this village, kind of leave the what's the word? Kind of leave the humble entranceway. You kind of step into the town proper. You see the red brick housings and the soft wood of the what you assume to be shops. You see several tent-like structures set up. People selling produce, fish. You see various meats strung up. You see kind of a small, what looks to be smithery. Nothing too fancy that you've seen in the big cities. You do see kind of a wide variety of races walking throughout this village. You see human, dwarf, which you assume to be half-elf. You see a few that look like children, though they seem to have almost a mature air to them as they walk throughout the streets. You do also see a few races that you haven't quite seen before. They seem to be kind of tall and slender, with very lithe and athletic forms. They seem to be wearing mostly kind of a light leather clothing, and they have kind of a dark blue skin. As you all kind of enter into these streets, not many people seem to look your way or pay you much mind. There is one of the blue-skinned humanoids seem to kind of give Ezrod and Ezra kind of lingering looks, but nothing hostile, nothing uncomfortable. All right, what do you all do as you enter this new village?
Is there cheese for sale?
You could go check.
Get that cheese.
Maybe look through the book to see what kind of animals they can make cheese out of. All right, hold on. I do have like really weird like boars and stuff in this book. Got some
The
boar
weirder the
cheese.
better.
Yeah, honestly. Where is it? The war boar, I think it's called.
Oh no.
Yeah, you approach one of the produce stands, and it looks to be kind of a rather rotund humanoid man, maybe in his late 30s. As you approach, he kind of looks up at you with like a friendly smile. You see there's kind of a slight pause before he goes, good morning, good morning. What can I help you with, young lady?
I'm looking for cheeses.
Cheeses? Oh, quite a rare produce around these days. Let me check. I'm gonna roll 20.
Me?
No, I did. He does not have any cheeses. I rolled a 2.
No.
I'm terribly
Right.
sorry.
I'm just gonna leave.
He begins to call out to you, kind of cuts off. All right.
Rude.
I'm on a mission.
I'm on a mission for cheese.
Every camp from now on is
What about, I'm gonna go up to that same produce man and be like, "You got any nuts?"
Yeah, they do. Definitely has
Honey
nuts.
grapes.
Hell yeah.
Candy grapes.
You sell these nuts?
Ah.
Okay, all right, my good sir. I'd like to buy a bag of nuts.
Yeah, he just kind of pulls out this small box, opens it up. There's kind of various nuts inside. You see walnuts, cashews, almonds.
I'll take a mixture.
You see a few
I'll
that
be
you
right
don't
back.
recognize.
I'll take a mixture of all of them.
All right. He hands you a rather large pouch of nuts. That'll be 5 copper.
Nice. I hand him 1 silver and I say, keep the change.
He kind of nods. Thank you very much. Enjoy your nuts.
The salty nut.
Just gonna walk around the town eating the nuts.
They're quite salty.
Oh,
Ooh, there's like swine. Interesting. Ogre swine. Interesting. Anyway. Yeah, is there anything you guys would like to do in this town? The day is yours, really.
Are there any shops? Any magical shops?
Give me a perception check.
Interesting shops.
You could give me a perception check.
I'm doing it. Hold on. Chill.
Do it faster.
14.
14. Look around. You do see a few booths kind of set up. You see not too many kind of established shops, though you do see one. Let me see right here. It is called Magda's Magistry.
Oh, that's cool.
You kind of walk up to it, and it has this kind of large, ornate, kind of a brass-like colored door. You're not quite sure what kind of shop this is, but it did kind of catch your eye.
I'm gonna go in.
Yeah. You step in, and it is kind of a darker interior. You see several bottles kind of lined, not several, sorry, hundreds of bottles lined against the walls. You assume, just on a glance, that this is some kind of maybe apothecary or potion seller or something like that.
To the shopkeep and be like, hey, you got something interesting?
It all depends what you're looking for. It turns around, it's one of those dark blue skinned humanoids, kind of look to be, you're not quite sure on a glance, but if you kind of look at it for a second, you recognize them as gills kind of set into their cheeks. They kind of have what you would usually recognize as elven features, the slender faces, long ears, kind of the narrow noses, and like the wide eyes, but dark blue skin. And as they kind of smile at you, there is kind of the hint of like a shark-like grin, as the teeth are, sharp and road.
Sounds like you described Avatar.
He goes, it depends. What are you looking for?
I don't know. I don't really have anything specific. What kind of stuff do you sell?
You see, we have all manner of potions and tinctures. Anything your heart could really need. Do you want healing? Do you want magical effects? Something permanent? Something odd?
Permanent? Wait, what's odd?
It could be anything from potions of gaseous form to potions of stone skin. Potions of electric or lightning resistance. Water breathing, water walking, animal friendship. Kind of gestures at the nearby walls. We have potions of healing, potions of vitality, potions
Permanent
of poison.
one. Poison?
Yeah, potion of poison.
Whoa. What's these permanent ones?
Let's see. We have, we have permanent potion of clairvoyance, the permanent potion of fire breath, and the permanent potion of growth.
Growth?
Mm-hmm.
What's that mean?
Big.
So permanent
Oh.
potion of growth is it kind of pulls it off the shelf. It's this large kind of it looks kind of like a perfume bottle almost. She kind of pops the cork and holds it out to you. You smell it, and it has this very earthy scent. And as soon as you smell it, you're immediately taken back to like the deep forests of your home. So she tells you, when you drink this here potion, your size simply doubles in all the dimensions and proportions, and your weight is simply multiplied. It is quite amazing. You see your growth category increases by 1, and your strength score is raised by 1. Oh,
And
okay,
it's
so
permanent?
if you go from tiny to small, it goes up to 1 by 1. Small to medium goes up by 3, and medium to large goes up by 6. Large to huge goes up by 9. Blah blah blah.
Sorry.
Cannot increase
Yeah.
your strength above 30. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What size would you say I already am?
Medium. So you would become a large.
A large.
Yeah.
A
You would basically
large.
grow like 3 feet.
How much for the growth potion and the poison potion?
She kind of thinks for a second. You see, the potion of poison will run you about 84 gold. And the potion of growth, you see, is quite rare. It would be much more at around 500 gold.
God damn. I'll just take the poison one.
Okay, you don't even know what that one does.
It's poisonous.
Yeah, I don't know if you can use it.
I could interrogate people with it. Be like, if you don't tell me your secret,
Doesn't it like
I'll
kill
poison
weapons?
you.
So he tells you that when you drink this potion, you take 3d6 poison damage and must succeed on a Constitution save or be poisoned. If poisoned creature takes 3d6 at the start of each of its turns, creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn. On a success, the damage is reduced by 1d6 until it hits 0. Nice. Yeah, so it's just a poison potion.
Yeah.
It's a vial of
Okay.
poison. Alright. You
How
get a
much is it
vial
again?
of poison. 84 gold. Actually, probably 84 silver. It's not that expensive.
Wait.
It's not that rare. I mean, yeah, 84 silver.
So was the other one actually 500 gold?
Yes, that one's a very rare potion.
Fine. I just wanted to be large.
Lord.
Large.
And I was looking at this list and I was like, permanent potion.
Wait, what were the other permanent ones?
She doesn't have these, but there are some. This list. There's like
How much is a firebrand?
animal friendship. It'd be about the same 500.
I already have animal friendship.
Yeah. There's invisibility and vulnerability, longevity, mind reading, nimbleness, permanent potion of poison, permanent potion of resistance, speed. There's all kinds of stuff. Water breathing.
Potion of poison. What about that one?
Permanent. That's a very rare too. All the permanent ones are either very rare to like legendary. So it's crazy expensive. So permanent poison would. It's
That's
poison
fine. I don't
masked
have
by
enough money
illusion.
for it
No,
anyway.
I'm just curious now. Oh shit! So this one, instead of just doing poison damage, it would lower your max.
Damn.
Oh.
Holy shit!
No.
Anyone got 500 gold?
No.
Crazy. And the potion of fire breath would. Yeah, it would give you.
I like
the
to
fire
imagine that
breath
he's
trait.
just describing all these potions to me, and all you hear is crunch from the nuts.
Yeah, you just.
Describing
She seems
crunch.
very excited to tell someone about these potions.
And I'm just standing there all chillaxed, just eating a bag of nuts.
She's like
What's
expecting
this
you to
one
like.
do?
She's like trying to get you to buy something now. She's like, "Oh, what about this one? We have the potion of fire breath.
How much is it?
said, the Dragonborn are quite notorious. Their dragon breaths are legendary even throughout the stories. Everyone hopes to gain the abilities of a dragon.
It's
My
true.
friend
Our
back
dragon
there.
breath is pretty awesome.
Yeah, you step in. She's giving the explanation. She's kind of pauses. She looks at the potion, looks at you, looks at the potion.
I look at him.
Sadly puts it back on the shelf.
Asra tells her with telepathy, if you really want to buy it, now's probably the time, because like he's probably going to feel a little inadequate about selling it with me around.
A little insecure.
Nah, more than likely, I don't have the money for it.
Kind of nods. Well, if there's anything else you hope to find here, please let me know.
Do you have
Kinda gives
anything
you a
other than
nod.
potions?
Kind of looks around. Kind of thinks for a minute. Well, I mean, we have flasks and various components.
We're
If
flasks.
you would, kind of like potions, but different purposes.
I fill my flask with whiskey.
Anything that will boost strength?
Whiskey.
That's a good question.
Ones that aren't permanent because I don't have enough money for them bitches.
She kind of thinks for a moment, kind of walks over to one of the shelves, looking at all the labels, pulls one down. This here we have the Berserk potion. This causes the drinker to enter a state of rage, enlarging their muscles and adding a slight red hue to the blood in their veins.
Oh shit.
While in range, you can move up to extra 10 feet. Deal an extra 1d4 damage of the appropriate type when making melee weapon attacks. The Berserk potion causes you to have disadvantage to perception checks while in rage. This is a 1-dose quantity vial, and it lasts for an hour, I believe.
How much?
You also take a little bit of damage. Oh, that's if you take too much. How much? Here. This is an uncommon. Would be about 150 silver. Which would be
Okay, so
about
I have-
gold. Which would be about like 1 gold and like 50 silver.
I have 5 silver and a bunch of gold, so like,
Yeah, you
how
can
much?
give like 2 gold would cover it.
Alright, I'll take it.
Yeah.
2 gold, keep the change.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
shit.
pretty basic potion. Alright. You gain a Berserk potion.
Nice.
That'd be cool for your primal savagery.
Yeah. You picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah, you get like a free rage, It's pretty sick. Alright. Without the resistances. So, it's 11. We can either finish here, or we could move on. I guess now would be a good place.
Yeah.
Kind of early to stop, but all I really have planned is you guys move into the next road. Unless there's nothing specific you want to do here.
That's right.
What?
How much you pay for these nuts?
It's like 5 copper, I think.
I just wanted to say that.
1
Pretty-
million
pretty-
gold.
Pretty cheap nuts. Gotta get some higher
1
quality nuts,
million
man.
gold, can't afford a permanent.
Yeah, but you guys made it to Bonisol Village. On your trip to the Gulf of Lions. To your knowledge, you have about 2 more villages or so until you reach the Mist Temple, where your alleged quarry is suspected to be.
I wonder if anybody is like hungry or thirsty. How long since?
I don't know.
Have any-
I don't really track like hunger and shit. I figure you guys just eat during the day.
Is there a tavern?
There's
Yeah.
always a tavern.
There's always a tavern. Unless it's like a
world
piece of
famous
shit
pretzels.
village. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Is this Philadelphia?
I want to get. Shadow wants to get a drink.
Yeah. You take a little bit, you definitely find a tavern. A lot smaller than what you would be used to, but rather nice. I don't have a picture for a tavern, so you have to imagine something.
Shadow, how about this
A
place?
tavern
It's
like-
called the Wounded Willie.
There you go. It's canon now.
Yeah.
Shadow, what's a willy?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You'll learn when you're older.
Yeah.
She almost figured out what
Everybody
a
want a
was.
drink?
Sounds like a good idea. Still a little achy from earlier, although the warm water from the bath was amazing.
Yeah, you all step into the tavern. And it is relatively empty at this time of day. You step up to the bar counter, and there's another one of the blue-skinned humanoids, kind of reading a book. She looks up at you, kind of eyes your troop. Her eyes kind of linger on you, Ezra, for a little bit. There's it's kind of a sense of amazement for a little bit. She kind of looks at you. She goes, what can I get for you all?
I would like an ale. You know?
That I can do?
Do you have any steak? What do you have for meat?
We do. We just got some fresh cuts of Ogresh swine in today.
I'll have the ale in, I guess, one of those.
Like an old back steakhouse.
I guess.
I'll have whatever he's having.
That'll be
How much is-
5 copper.
I hand 2 gold. Pay for both of us.
He just pays for everybody.
Yeah, they bring you a round of ale. Bring you this large platter of just like steak.
Yeah.
They give you a nod. Enjoy. They give you the shark
Thank you.
grin as they walk away.
Oh man, I'm so hungry.
I could eat a swine.
With some nuts. Ale nuts.
Anyone want some nuts with their steak?
I'll have some nuts.
All right, I pour a little on his plate.
Nice.
Thank you.
Are they pre-show? So fancy.
Have you ever tried making nut butter?
No, this is the first time I'm ever eating nuts, so no.
Really?
How much was it for everybody?
Please don't make the nut
Ale
butter
and
in the
steak?
Wounded Willie. Daniel just looked at me like it's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice picture of a tavern. I like this.
That was only 2 gold, right, sir?
What happened?
How much was it for the steak?
Oh, 5 silver. Yeah, here's a nice tavern picture. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's session.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just been exhausted all day, so
Yeah,
Mm.
I feel you.
I'm just low energy.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought next week was canceled.
Oh yeah,
next
next
session.
session.
The week after next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I could probably do it, but
No.
I don't want to press my luck.
Right.
Wow.